I wonder how many there are left in this family. Hope it's not as big a family as the one from the old Took.
Lindleby has been busy and lively since you arrived.
Yes, it's nice to meet you. I'm Gisla's daughter, Badahild. Lindleby has been busy and lively since you've arrived. It does feel like a festival today, does it not? Well, it would if it didn't start raining just now. Well, there is that. I love the mountain flowers that grow near Lindleby. Have you seen them? If we collect some and decorate the town, it will feel even more like my favorite festival of the year, Mountain Day. It's the first really nice day of the year after the winter ends. On that day, we spend the whole day outside just enjoying the lovely weather, the lovely company, and very lovely meals. Too bad it's raining today. Well, there is that. But I'll get some marigolds just the same. Maybe the rain will help them be nice and perky. Ah, marigolds! Misty Meadow marigolds. It reminds me of Marigold Bolger back when I was questing with her first cousin once removed. Ah, here's a nice place to put some marigolds, and, best of all, it's well watered by Mother Nature. Ah, how about that? Perfect! Now, are there any more places where I could put some? How about down here? Ah, a nice place here. And soon this place will look nice and festive. With the more of these I find, the... Ooh, I missed one. Alright, there you go. They're all over the place. Perfect. Yes, a perfect place for a festival. I've put the marigolds all over the area.
Well, look at that. Lindleby is looking quite festive.
Ah, call me Hughie from now on. That's the name all my friends call me. You've earned it, friend. You're welcome, Hughie. Now, let's see. Fastrada Tuca. So back to the Tucas. That didn't took us long. Hello there. I wasn't going to meet you, stranger, no matter how many others found you to be helpful and pleasant. Then I heard that you're quite strong, performing all sorts of tasks for the village. I also heard that you know some stories and songs that I do not know. That was what convinced me. I am Fastrada Tuca. No. Do not tell your story here and now. You must perform for the whole town. Come, let us go to the gazebo in the town center. To the gazebo in the town center. I will presume that this is the place she's talking about. It's time to give a little performance here. Let's try singing something nice for them. Well, the crowd's impressed. That's nice. Now let's start a little story about my travels. They're enthralled by the tale I've spun. I must have gotten better at this. Let's try a handstand. Ooh. All right. It looks like I've entertained them. I hope you liked the show. A lovely story, wonderful song, and my, how strong. You have not been this entertained in many years. I do hope you will stay a while longer. You must have more songs and stories to share with us. Well, I've picked up a few during my travels. Now to Clodar Tuca. He doesn't seem to be very happy.
Can you hear the howling? That's the Misty Howler!
Thank you for entertaining my wife, Estrada. My name is Clodar Tuca. I have been too scared to leave my home lately. Can you hear the howling? That's the Misty Howler. a terrible wolf that comes down from the mountains just to howl and terrorize me. That wolf terrorizes me so. It does not frighten you at all, right? Could you scare away the Misty Howler for me then? All right, I will see what I can do about the Misty Howler. Misty Howler, which I guess they'll be in the direction of the mountains. That would make sense. I reached the western end of the town, and I think that the Misty Howler. Yeah, that looks like a Misty Howler to me. Let's deal with it in my usual way. I'm not impressed. Really? I faced tougher wolves and wargs and all sorts of things like that. No howling, no howling. I don't want to scare the guy. There you go. And done. The great deed has been accomplished for the folk of Lindleby. Yes. Now let's tell that Clodar that he'll never have to worry about the Misty Howler again. I don't think you'll have to worry about the Misty Howler anymore.
The howling stopped!
I am not going to ask you how you accomplished such a feat. I'll just be glad that I can go out around Lindleby in peace, not having to worry about the Misty Howler sneaking up behind me or eating my food. Oh my! Or me, for that matter. Thank you, stranger. You're welcome. Now, Hubal Tuka. And now we have Hubal Tuka.
I wanted to speak with you because I heard that you know one of the eagles.
Hello, stranger. I'm Hubal Toka, but you may call me Hubo. Yes, that's right. I wanted to speak to you because I heard that you know one of the eagles. Yeah, I've met a couple in my time. Yes, oh my, I'm quite excited to hear that. I have the eagles to thank for my very life. When I was a small baby, I crawled away from Maddie in the mountain meadows. There, a ferocious wolf found me. Thankfully, before it could eat me, an eagle came swooping down and saved me. Since then, I knew I had repaid the eagles however I could. I heard that birds like shiny trinkets, so I learned to mine the mountainside for gems, which I smoothed down to pretty trinkets for the eagles. I thought you'd like to help me since you know the eagles so well. So we need to gather gems for the eagles. Yes, that's right. Alright, I'll see if I can find any gems. I guess I'll have to mine out the proper piece here. Ah, looks like there's something useful in there. Now let's see if I could polish them up properly. There you go. Nice and smooth. Let's put it into the barrel. And it looks like we're going to need to bring this to the tribute rock. A tribute to the eagles. That will be up this way, I believe. And here's the tribute rock. Nice and large. Question is, can I get up it? There you go. That should be findable by the eagles. Oh, Landreval. Hello there. Good day, Landreval. There is no need of formalities, Pine Leaf. I did not expect you to journey to the Hoblathan, yet here you are. It seems you have taken part of their tribute ritual. I do not have the heart to tell you that the eagles do not seek out trinkets of any sort. However, we have found these trinkets make good weapons when dropped at height upon our enemies. Now, do not mention this to the whole Bethan. They are a happy and peaceful folk. Let us keep it that way, all right? Yes, very well. I'll just tell them that you appreciated the gift. Landrel seems to appreciate the gift.
Were you talking to that eagle? Oh, very exciting.
I saw the whole thing from afar. I am sure they will love the trinkets we crafted for them. Yes, I'm sure they'll be able to put it to good use. Well then, I think I've met the entire family, so let's head back to Maddie. I've met the family.
I am glad that the whole village was able to meet you.
Yes, well, all but one or two, I think. Yes, they went up into the mountains to explore some time ago, following the footsteps of the Followhide. Anyhow, I would like you to have been most helpful to Lindleby. I nearly felt as one of our festivals, what with all the buzz in the air from having you around. Oh, yes. So the Followhide went up into the mountains. Well, that's certainly would have been quite a while ago, considering, yes.
It looks like you mean to depart soon. Have you another adventure afoot?
Yes, there are other adventures afoot. I have someone to help to learn his history, and I've just received a wedding invitation. That wedding is getting pretty soon, so I have to go there. Yes, well, from now on, you may call me Maddie. Everyone else in the village does. Yes, it looks like you mean to depart soon. Have you another adventures afoot? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Well, before you leave, you should wave goodbye to everyone. It's a neighborly thing to do after all. Farewell, friend. Farewell. So long.
I could use your assistance with something.
Oh, yes, but before you go, I have one more favor to ask of you. You see, my home is quite dusty and quite big. Might you give it a good dusting for me? I would reward you with your efforts, of course. A big house. Well, that's certainly something you have in common with the Tooks. And quite a full house, too. And some cobwebs, apparently. Well, we can take care of a rabbit? What's a rabbit doing there in the cobwebs? I'm not sure which is scarier, the cobwebs or the rabbits. Well, hello there. Well, that one didn't run away. Anyway, it certainly gives all new meaning to the term dust bunny, that's for sure. I took care of the spider webs and dust bunnies.
Thank you.
Not only did you sweep up all of that dust, but you found all of those hiding rabbits in my home, too. Now, let's find a few more people to wave to and say goodbye. Farewell, Aldartuka. Bye now, it's been a lovely time. Clodar, who had trouble with wolves. Safe travels, my friend. Heldrick, farewell. Thank you for all that you've done. So long. Goodbye, friend. And all that we have left to say farewell to is Valaric Tuka, who seems to still be enjoying his picnic despite the rain. Goodbye, friend. And I suppose it's time to head on my way and get back to Thokfeast. Ah, it is time to depart. So long. And it looks like Fonglein is here also. Hello. And goodbye. Well, you have something to say?
It would be an honor to consider you a friend to the Eagles. Farewell.
Greetings, Pineleaf. I'm surprised the town of Lindleby greeted you at all. Some of the younger men who once lived in these parts befriended a few of the Hoblathan. They were considered a curiosity, yet with their elusiveness, their presence quickly fell to mere rumors among the men. We Eagles have kept watch over the Hoblathan ever since. All I ask is that you speak to no one of Lindleby. We wish for the simple lives of the Hoblathan to not be disturbed. Very well. And let's see. What do I get from Maddie for all? Oh my goodness gracious. That looks rather nice, or does that look rather nice? I'll take this. Farewell. And now, to Thokfeast. Did you find what you needed to learn?
All right then.
Yes, Theodric, Gunthar, Lothar. I see these are my writings, a line of rulers where history becomes only lineage. Nothing more, nothing less. These must have been peaceful times indeed. Well, that's good sometimes.
Now comes the time to make the trek to the great keep of my people's past.
I have learned much from our time in the Mist Hollows thus far, Pineleaf. Now comes the time to make the trek to the great keep of my people's past. It is a relic and a keeper of memories both. There we will most certainly uncover many a hidden secret and reaffirm many of the stories of old. Come, let us travel to establish a safe encampment near Fromsburg. I would imagine that we would stay there to study the keep for quite some time. Quite some time. Well, I'm afraid I've received word that I need to head over to Minas Tirith for a wedding ceremony. So what do you say we take a break on our investigation and head there after I've finished with the wedding? Because I need to head south when I return for the next episode of The Legacy of Durin.